What's up, guys? Zaid here with another Duel and Book replay for you. And to be frank, you'll know from the title what this is, but at this second, I don't remember what this replay is. It's a GOAT format replay. I'm playing Earth Beatdown, and I believe he's playing, it's a version of Chaos, but it's not like Turbo Chaos. It's just Chaos that has like really big, beefy monsters. So I guess it's like an aggressive Chaos. I don't know what it would be, what the title of the deck would technically be. Whatever I decide to call it is what it will be called in the title of this video. But I'm gonna normal summon Berserk Gorilla, set probably all my back row, but all my other cards are Double Judgment, Mirror Force, Gigantes, and Enraged Battleox. The point of this Earth Beatdown deck, yeah, I just set 3 with my Berserker Gorilla. But the point of this deck is just like be as aggressive as fuck and just try to kill them. And you play, at least my list plays triple Gigantes and triple of the other one, whose name I forget. They both just say banish a Earth in your grave, special summon them. The other one says during your opponent's battle phase, it gains 300 attack and it's a base of 17. And then this one is Heavy Storm when it's destroyed by battle, which has came up a lot, honestly. The card's like actually insane. And then he's 19 base attack. And so we also have like Berserk Gorilla, Enraged Battleox, or other cards that I play. The Enraged Battleox and the Gorilla actually go like really well together because Ox gives the Tri-Brigade typing, Beast, Beast Warrior, and Wing Beast, gives them all piercing. So I guess this is a Tri-Brigade before it was cool. And my opponent opened Heavy, Skilled, Premature, Crossout, MST, and Rhoda. And I passed it. I passed to him after the normal summon set 3. He heavies, and honestly, I guess it's dueling book, so you don't know if you're against a good player, but if I'm like confident that my opponent's competent and I open heavy MST against 3 set, I might MST first. Because you know that this is going to get hit with a judgment if they confidently set 3 back row. And if they didn't have the judgment and you MST'd first, you're still getting a +1, so I think that you're not going to get punished as hard, whereas if you MST, you have a 1/3 chance of hitting the judgment. Here I have 2, so it wouldn't matter. Plus, he had a 66 of hitting the judgment. It would have made him pretty confident. He'd lay the heavy down and then I'd judgment. But I'd still be down to 1 back row. Whereas, you see here, he opens with the heavy. It just is guaranteed to get hit by the judgment. He then MSTs. He hits my second judgment. And I still have the Mirror Force set. So then he's going to Rhoda. What does he grab off Rhoda? He's going to grab, then summon a Zombira the Dark. This actually was kind of unfortunate, but I was glad that I had my Mirror Force for it, because I didn't really expect anyone to normal summon a monster ever that gets over Berserk Gorilla, but here we are. I have to use a Mirror Force to protect him. And then main phase 2, he's going to activate Premature, which is going to summon that card back out, which, like, that's honestly a problem. The card is too big for me. But then he sets the knock as a bluff. And this is where I got honestly pretty happy, because I'm going to go, I switch Berserk Gorilla to defense. And I thought this play was honestly like kind of next level, because I had never done it before. But if this card in face up if this card is in face up defense position, destroy it. And it also says this card must attack if able. And so I put him to defense, he gets destroyed, and then I special summon out the Gigantes. And then I swing Gigantes into his Zombira the Dark. I take 200, my Gigantes dies, and then I blow up his back row. So this was he had a monster and a back row that I outed with it, basically. And I used Berserk Gorilla Gigantes. So it was a 2 for 2. It wasn't the most crazy play on Earth card economy-wise, but the 2100 is like a huge amount of pressure in this specific matchup, because my goal is to put big pressure out. But we're going to go main 2. I summon the Giant Rat. After seeing the first knock, even though like it's a pretty good chance he doesn't have the second, I didn't want to play into the second, because this card sucks against my deck. So if I would have set Rat, if he would have drawn the knock here, with it normal summoned, it's a dead card. With it set, he just like gains a lot of advantage. And so he's going to summon the Blade Knight that he drew for turn, swing into my Rat. And at first, I was thinking that maybe I don't get my effect, because I remembered this card being like an Armades. But then I read it, and it's only flip monsters. And Giant Rat's clearly not a flip monster, so Rat procs out the Exiled Force. And because Blade Knight's at 2k, I had to go straight into Exiled. Typically, I like to Rat into Rat into Rat into Exiled. But Rat and Exiled is still fine because, like, it blocked an attack. It's going to remove a monster, so the card evenly trades. Then it also puts 2 Earths in grave. I then draw the DD Assailant for turn. We're going to Exiled Force, clear his guy. Summon Assailant, swing. Assailant's a really cool card to be able to summon in a position like this. Like, I could have summoned the Ox, but Assailant assures that if he gets something bigger, I can, like, what's it called? Take it with me, I guess. Like, when he kills me, like he does here, he summons Skill Dark, I'm taking his card with me. And it's clearing the board for Enrage to swing. And I draw Bottomless, summon Enrage, swing in. Another thing this deck tends to do is it really speeds up GOAT format, because my goal is to kill you as quickly as possible. And so, oh, I almost forgot to turn my fucking fan off. That must have been annoying as hell. My bad. But I saw, dude, and now technical difficulty, man, my mouse just unplugged. Had a little technical difficulty there. I somehow unplugged my mouse and my webcam, but I'll edit that out in the post edit, you know? And so I summon Battle Ox, I swing, I set Bottomless, and it gets Dust Tornadoed. And then he draws the knock, sets the knock. I draw Ring of Destruction, hit him for 17, bringing him down to 21 and set the ring. He draws Sangan, sets Sangan. I draw a Giant Rat. We swing into the set. I didn't want to play into a Mirror Force. That's why I didn't commit the Giant Rat summon. And then he had a Sangan set, so he's going to take Piercing. And then he's going to search. Grabs himself a Warrior Lady. Then I summon Rat Pass. I could have technically just Ring of Destruction there. But if, say he has Judgment or something, I kind of would rather him, like, have to play his turn. I don't know. But he just scooped. And game 2. I believe I go second. I don't know if there's a single deck in GOAT that opts to go first, but it ain't mine. I mean, it is mine. I just spoke like an idiot. Every deck opts to go first. I don't know if there's a deck that opts to go second. Definitely not mine. I want to go first. But he opened a Book of Moon, a second Book of Moon, BLS, Premature, Exiled Force, and Mirror Force. And I opened Double Giant Rat, Torrential, Pot of Greed, Judgment. He sets Book, passes. I Pot of Greed for the open. Normal summon Rat and swing. And he's going to Book a Moon here. We always take those. That's a +1. I didn't commit anything to the board. I still have my monster. Technically, I have 50 more defense. And he's down a Book of Moon. So then I set Call the Haunted. I don't know why I opted for Call the Haunted and not just like everything. But here he's going to go Exiled Force, kill my guy, set Mirror Force. And then I draw Gigantes. I'm going to summon the Berserk, swing in. And then he's going to Mirror Force it. I'm going to Call the Haunted, bring it right back. Hit for the 2K. Main 2. Now I'm going to set my huge amount of back row and pass to him. He draws Graceful, which is like always an insane card to draw. He's going to Premature, bring out his Exiled Force again, which he's just helping me with my goal. He's burning himself down 800. Gets me closer to game. Next, he Exile Forces me, activates Graceful, and I let it go through. I honestly don't know if it's correct to like let cards like that resolve, because I could have Judgmented it. But, I mean, I almost would rather Judgment Pot of Greed because it's a +1, whereas this card breaks even. And then I could just negate the good card he would have got with this and then do the same thing. But I'm not sure. He's going to summon Kaiku, though. I'm going to meet that with a Torrential Tribute. Kaiku's too good to let stick on the board because it stops Gigantes from coming out. Oh, fuck. I hit fast forward. Banish for Gigantes. Normal summon Rat. Swing in with both. Dealing 33. And then set Mirror Force. So I have Mirror Force, double Judgment. He draws Greed. And I let it resolve. And here he Snatch Steals my Rat. Tributes Rat for Mobius. And he's going to get Judgmented here for sure. And now he's in perfect range for me to go for lethal. He already committed his normal. Does he have Light and Dark, though? Yeah, no Light and Dark. So this should just be game. Yeah, and he admits defeat. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. 94% of you are not subscribed. That is a huge percentage. I don't know what you're doing, but please make subscribe and be what you're doing. Take it easy.